Hello friends and angel fans. Often we beat our heads with things like, oh gosh, how will I ever be able to complete so much of work in such short notice? Deadlines need to be realistic. Is this the first thought that comes to mind that moment the boss delegates work? Well, don't worry. Our angels are here to help us with every such fretting thought or procrastination and inertia that might try to cloud us. Let's ask our angels what they have to say on this wonderful Saturday. Today we shall seek guidance from the beautiful deck of Esther and Jerry Hicks. The angels just know what is right for each and every day of our life. The card says, when my thoughts chronically feel good, my body thrives. And this is so true. More than any substance abuse or anything that we may think in our tangible life, it is our thoughts that affect our mind and body. It is our thoughts that move us towards the seeming blockages or the seeming ailments and issues that we face in our lives. The constant chatter that you may be having within you, the constant detrimental negative thoughts that you may be having within you are all responsible for all that you see around in your life. The angels guide us and tell us that we cannot address our physical problems, our physical body, without addressing the non-physical roots, because it is there where it all lies. It is completely, as we discussed earlier too, as guided by the angels, psychosomatic in case, which means it stems from the mind. It stems from the roots of our thoughts, our belief systems that drive us. The angels say, all of this that we are experiencing in our life is an extension of the inner being. So all those false thoughts that you may have had, that oh my God, this one did this and therefore I became cold, or I became like this and I became like that, that is completely untrue. It is something within us that has created the certain problem to affect us. It is something within us that has created that certain ailment to surface to the brim and become a tangible form of symptomatic ailment. The angels guide us that we need to be extremely careful and know that we need to make the effort to find out the positive aspects of the subjects that we have been considering to train our thoughts upon. The angels guide us that we have to match those thoughts and connect them to our innermost core and being. The angels say, it'll be of tremendous advantage if you take out a little time to chronicle your day's thoughts. So before you sleep in the night, take a little pen and paper and sit down and jog your mind with the thoughts of the day. Did you create any thoughts where you thought negative about someone? Did you have any thoughts where you hated someone? Did you have any thoughts that you wished ill for someone? Did you have any thoughts where you were wallowing in self-pity or victimhood of a situation or event of your past? If you have any such thoughts, then the angels ask you to train your mind to work upon discerning them. We had asked you many episodes back of this wonderful guidance to do, where on a notebook you can write on the left hand side all the negative chatter and on the right hand side write the exact opposite of that statement. Try doing that little exercise and you shall see how soon enough all your negative thoughts vanish. The angels guide us that as soon as we begin infusing these wonderful thoughts in us, our body will thrive too, our mind will thrive too, and then everything that you externally do, whether it's exercise, food, etc., will all start to complement that innermost feelings that you are generating through that wonderful energy. So we must know that each such panic thought, we must turn it on its head, and that means to discern it with another positive thought and intent, and then feel the change in energy that the change thought and intent brings in your life. Before you know it, you will finish your work effortlessly and easily. Anything done with stress and strife will manifest obstacles and difficulties. Anything done with joy gets done effortlessly. Easy does it. No one can destroy iron but its own rust. Similarly, no one can destroy man but his own thoughts. So brush the nonsense and welcome the fresh and the vital to enter your mind and your hearts. Stay blessed for this wonderful weekend ahead, loved and protected in love and light, and double of Godspeed.